Kasi mong date.
Ikaw daw, kasabalo?
Oh my God, Daniel Padilla, Catherine Fernando.
Daghan kayong salamat for the full support of the Tamanusap North Mid Chapter!
It's like a dream come true to me. I never imagined my life standing here in front of you with all the wet fires. I am so happy and overwhelmed with all your support.
2022 is a great year to start for our union of all wedding suppliers in Northern Mindanao.
This is an industry na gusto natin. I believe iba-iba ang mga profession nyo. Pero mas pinili natin na ito ang trabaho natin at ito ang maging negosyo natin. Kasi mahal natin itong industriya na ito.
Thank you so much, and I want to encourage each and every one of you to please do your best. Work hard lang kita because we plan that we will have another like this next year. So we are going to observe all of you, makeup artists, coordinators, event stylists, who knows, you will be the next awardees of Wedding Supply Association of the Philippines. Thank you so much. Woo!
A pleasant afternoon, everyone. Welcome for today's episode of our talk show entitled Let's Talk About Weddings. So first, introduce ko muna ang sarili ko. My name is Lindsay Andy Garcia, and I'll be your host for today's LTAO episode. And of course, I'd like to greet everyone who visits our Facebook page and watches our YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a good time. Okay, para makita natin kung anong ganap sa mga viewers sa comment natin dyan. Mag-comment naman kayo dyan, heart or anything dyan. Okay, si Sir Jan watching from Rizal. We have someone watching from Cavite po. Thank you po. Sir Aldrin, excited for this episode with heart pa. Thank you po. Si Ma'am Johara po, watching from Quezon City. Hello po, ma'am. Si Sir Luigi po, watching from Bulacan. Hello po, sir. Ito po, pa-shoutout po sa former tech head at sa sweet na tech head. Galingan nyo, pati pala sa tech team. O hello po, shoutout ka na po. Ito, good afternoon po, Miss Nicole. Looking forward to learn from you. Ay, marami po tayong matutunan for today's episode po. So, okay. All right. Before we welcome our guest speaker, we'd like to express our gratitude to the following sponsors for their support of today's event. Accounting Portal Philippines, MedResult Medical Services, Philippine Agri Expo, Pa-Home Service, Philippine Travel Expo, Philippine Virtual Expo, Mobile Palengke, Online Pasalubong, Online Hotels Directory, the Real Estate Directory, Philippine Workshops, and Philippine Malls Directory. So, kung may tanong kayo for today's broadcast, leave them at the comment section later. There will be a set aside at the end of the event for the Q&A. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce today's guest speaker. So, our guest speaker for today is known for being a heartful satisfaction service to her clients and, without a doubt, brides trust her for bringing the wedding into something more special. Without further ado, let us all welcome Miss Dang Lagman. Okay, let's give her a virtual round of applause. Hello po, Miss Dang. How are you feeling today? Kinakabahan po ba? Okay, so let's get to our question and answer. So may mga questions po ako. And I know po na you can answer all of them po. So question number 1 po. Since may mga viewers tayo from different places, can you please introduce yourself po to us po?
Kasi mong day.
Ikaw daw, nasa balo.
Oh my God, Daniel Padilla, Patrick Merlano.
Daghan kaayong salamat for the full support of the WSAP Lagman chapter!
It's like a dream come true for me. I never imagined my life standing here in front of you with all the wet fires. I am so happy and overwhelmed with all your support.
2022 is a great year to start for our union of all wedding suppliers in Northern Mindanao.
This is an industry na gusto natin. I believe iba-iba ang mga profession nyo. Pero mas pinili natin na ito ang trabaho natin at ito ang maging negosyo natin. Kasi mahal natin itong industriya na to. Ayaw natin magtrabaho kahit nakakalaban tayo sa dito.
Thank you so much, and I want to encourage each and every one of you to please do your best. Work hard lang kita because we plan that we will have another like this next year. So we are going to observe all of you, makeup artists, coordinators, event stylists. Who knows, you will be the next awardees of Wedding Supply Association of the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon again. Our apologies for the technical difficulty. So again, let's introduce our guest speaker for this afternoon, Dang Lagman. Give her a virtual round of applause. So Miss Dang, again, how are you feeling today? Kinakabahan ka ba? Excited ka ba?
Hi, Miss Lindsay. Isang maulan na hapon sa ating lahat from Tarlac City. Lahat po ng ating mga viewers here and abroad, have a blessed afternoon to all of you.
So, let's get to our question and answer going. So may mga questions po ako for you, Miss Dang, and I know you can answer it all po. So first question po, since may mga viewers tayo from different places, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Come again, Miss Lindsay.
Since may mga viewers po tayo from different places, can you please introduce yourself to us po?
Sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers, maraming salamat for staying online with WhatsApp. And of course, it's a great privilege na maging isang guest speaker po this afternoon as your wedding planner. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you po, Miss Dang. And as you guys know, Miss Dang is the owner of Magic Destiny Events Management and Consultancy. Can you tell us what it's like to be an event planner po?
Well, being an event planner, Miss Lindsay, it's really a fulfilling job. But of course, it is also a challenging one. Dahil napakasarap ng feeling na maging kabahagi ka ng isang importanteng event ng bawat kliyente sa kanilang mga dream weddings, dream event. At the same time, challenging because it really takes a great teamwork to execute a very good and less flow na event.
So, since nasabi niyo pong important event po tong mga pinaplan niyo po, ilang vow renewals or weddings na po yung na-attendan niyo po this year?
This year, ma'am, actually from January until this coming 18th, we have, I think, 20 plus events, mga weddings, maliban pa sa mga birthdays. But since we started, I cannot recollect anymore the number of events that we handle.
Marami na po. This year pa lang po, no? Marami na po.
Yes, God is so good.
Maganda nga po. So, when did you start your career? Pwede po ba nyo kaming bigyan ng background about sa business niyo po?
Actually, Miss Lindsay, I started hosting in the year 2008. So my first passion is being an event host until I realized the need ng event coordination. So the Magic Destiny Events Management and Consultancy was made. So in the year 2008, nagsimula na po ang aming event coordination, full planning, and event management po.
Sige po, Miss Dang. Since nasabi niyo pong matagal na rin po kayo sa industry and business na po ito, sa pagiging event planner po ba, kailangan po ba ng training or natuto lang po kayo sa panonood online?
Actually, I always say this, laging tatlong aspeto. Una, ang skills. Pangalawa, ang knowledge. Pangatlo ay ang attitude. Pero in my training, I took up NC3 ng TESDA. So, ako at ang aking anak ay nagtapos kami ng events management services. Likewise, I took up in masters sa business administration. At the same time, you know, if you are gifted for a certain skill and then you are passionate about it, I do believe marireach mo yung dream or yung goal for being an event planner.
Sige po, sa business at industriya po, kung ano pong ginagawa niyo as event planner, nakaka-stress po ba siya?
Well, lahat naman ng sitwasyon, stress is given, but the main point here, how you will be handled, or how you will be, you know, surpassing that stress and challenges sa isang event. So, maraming mga encounters, but doon pumapasok yung proper coordination, yung teamwork ng bawat supplier. At the same time, you have a big patience sa bawat event, and I do believe it will come up to a very good and successful one.
So, pag nasa-stress ka po sa pagiging event planner, paano nyo po na-manage? How do you cope with it? May mga hobbies po ba kayo ginagawa to cope with the stress?
I have 5 P's in handling an event and in my everyday living. I want to share it. The first P that I have is I always pray. For every event na nabubuk sa amin, ma'am, napaka-importanting, you pray wholeheartedly sa iyong kliyente, sa iyong team, sa output ng event. Pangalawa, the second piece, planning, and that comes the preparation. So planning and preparation, it takes two to tango for these 2 P's, because these are the important aspect ng isang event management. So right after you pray, you plan, you prepare, and then the fourth P, I love this, you need to position yourself. So if your event is wedding, your mindset would be that you will be executing a wedding event. And we also handle corporate events sa mga big companies like team buildings and product launching or company launching. The teams should be all gathered for briefing and orientation. And that is the fourth P, we are positioning ourselves. So that, alam na natin ang galaw natin on the event proper. And the last P is, you will be possessing the destiny. Kaya our team was named after destiny, because we always believe that every event is a destined event. Isa itong destino na hindi aksidente. And it's a good thing that ikaw ay magiging, kami as event planner, ay magiging instrumento para matamo ng isang kliyente ang pinapangarap niyang event. Kaya ang aming tagline, ma'am, your dream, our passion.
Maganda po yung tagline niyo po, ma'am. Sa 5 P's niyo po, paano niyo po siya na-come up or nagawa? Dahil po ba ito sa experiences niyo po, even from before ma-create yung company or business niyo po, or along the way niyo po na-come up po?
I always believe, Miss Lindsay, that right practice makes perfect. Hindi lang siya practice makes perfect. So if you are practicing right thing, in time there will be perfection. So along the way, natutunan po namin, and I always share this to our co-suppliers, to our co-coordinators, the importance of peace. I want to share it again. The first P is pray, then plan, then prepare, then position yourself, and then you're gonna possess your destiny.
Maganda po ang pinakadulo po, possess your destiny po. Nakaka-relate po, ma'am. Maganda po. Maganda po sa ears. Maganda rin po tagline nyo. So, as a founder or business owner, ano po yung pinaka-memorable memory nyo po sa pagiging founder po, Miss Dang?
Every event is unique, Miss Lindsay. The success of yesterday event will not be the success of today's event. So ano pong ibig kong sabihin? We take every event that we handle as a platform to share our talents, and of course the main purpose is to satisfy our client. So every time we use the stage as a platform, or every event as a platform, we always end the event with prayers. So that's the opportunity for us to bless our clients and to bless our guests. Because, in time, matatapos ang isang okasyon, pero if you're gonna touch the heart of every guest and every client, they are gonna remember you. That is why we are being referred to other clients.
Yung tama po yan. May ano po, basta pong may unique sa inyong event planning po, talagang babalikan po kayo. Or if not, refer po kayo sa iba po. Yun po yung maganda po. Hindi lang po pala tagline, pati rin po yung binibigay niyong services po, unique, tsaka maganda po para sa mga mata ng mga tao po. Ayun po, Miss. So, thank you po for answering those set of questions po. So, this time po, mag-a-ask naman po ako ng question tungkol po sa business niyo po. Okay, ready na po ba kayo, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Sige po, ma'am. Okay po. So, pagdating po sa planning niyo po, paano kayo namimili ng venue? Paano niyo nasasabi na, ay, yung place na to, perfect for this kind of event? For example, sa wedding, ganitong scenario ang gusto ko. Or pag ganitong event, birthday, ganito dapat yung nakita. Or kung nakadepende rin ba siya sa tao na pinagse-celebratean niyo?
Yes, ma'am. Depende po sa anong type of occasion ang event ng isang kliyente. Pero bawat klase ng okasyon, may tatlong elemento po kaming tinatanong. Una, ilan po ang estimated na magiging bisita? Importante po yon para malalaman natin gaano kalaki ang events place na pwede nating i-refer sa ating kliyente. Pangalawa, nais po ba nilang indoor or outdoor, alfresco ba ang peg nila, garden? So, kailangan po nating malaman ang tema ng okasyon ng isang kliyente. Pangatlo po, tatanungin namin, gusto ba nila ng destination event? O kung taga-Tarlac lamang sila dito sa Tarlac or kung Pampanga, nais ba nilang gawin sa Manila? So, napaka-importante po yung tatlong elemento na yon para ma-line up po namin kung anong venue ang suited sa kanilang event.
So, ano po, kung flexible po kayo as a company po, hindi lang po kayo sa isang lugar, kundi sa iba't ibang lugar rin po kayo nag-handle ng event.
Lindsay, we handle destination events as far as, Manila, Quezon Province, Pangasinan, and even we handle the event in Isabela and even in Subic. So our team handles destination events.
For you, ma'am, what destination or place for example, like wedding, ang pinakamaganda for you?
Well, ma'am, because of our situation right now, which is COVID pandemic, we're still recovering. We are suggesting always that the venue can be an alfresco one, outdoor. Pero dahil po lumuwag na po ang ating guidelines ngayon and everyone is vaccinated, thank God for that, hindi na po maselan ngayon ang ating regulasyon, nagkakaroon na rin po tayo ng indoor. Pero of course, we will be still practicing, social distancing and of course, the proper sanitation for every event.
Maganda po, dapat po talaga may social distancing po pa rin. Kahit po...
Ingat pa rin po. Though ang aming buong team and even our co-suppliers, we're all vaccinated. And we're still wearing masks kahit pwede nang hindi mag-mask.
So, since nabanggit po natin yung COVID pandemic po, Miss Dang, ngayon nasa pandemic pa rin po tayo. Mga industries and businesses gaya ng sa inyo po, kasi may mass gathering po, bawal yun nung nag-pandemic. Yung mga malalaking masa, bawal. So, yung question ko is, how do you see this pandemic as an opportunity to grow your career, your business, your industry, and ganun po?
Yes, everyone learned a lot during this COVID pandemic, ma'am. Personally, and our team learned how to go back to basic. Going back to basic, you're gonna realize that there are three important things in life that are free. That family is love. Staying at home, you can be with your family. Before, nung kasagsagan ng event, lagi wala kami. So, one thing we've learned that family is really love and family is really the beginning and ending of every life. Secondly, I learned personally that time is really gold. during pandemic, we had experienced that those we had executed events before. Some of our previous clients didn't make it. And you know what? The memories that we had with them, like the photos and videos, it meant a lot. So I came to the point of realization that dapat sabi ko sa team namin, bawat event is sa puso natin. Dahil life is too short. Dito natin napatunayan during COVID pandemic, sabi ko sa kanila that time is really gold. And then, one basic thing that I've learned too is health is wealth. Nagkaroon ng pahinga noong kasagsagan po ng pandemic. So, ang dami po naming natutunan. And in terms of business, nung hindi po allow the mass gathering, thank God we were able to divert another business. That is why at this point, hindi lang po events management ang aming negosyo. We started food park business. I am into commercial leasing. So, biyaya ito ng pandemya. Kasi, umiiyak kami noon, paano pa mag-rise up ang event industry, ang mass gathering affected, tayo ang unang tinamaan. Pero doon papasok po yung diskarte, doon papasok yung panalangin, doon papasok yung babangon ka ulit. And thank God, EML Commercial Leasing, ito ay nabuo bilang isa pang negosyo ng aming kumpanya. To God be all the glory for that.
Okay po. Nabanggit niyo po yung bagong business nyo, which is yung food park. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, ma'am, we have the commercial leasing. So our vision here, ang mga micro, small entrepreneurs na nag-resign sa trabaho, nawalan ng trabaho, na gustong magsimula ng mga food businesses. So may mga stalls po kami na murang halaga, and then some of our stall owners are coffee shop, some of them are milk tea shop, some of them are Korean egg drop sandwiches shop. Ngayon, nakakasama po namin sila sa event. Last September 11, we had our kiddie party. So, kailangan po namin ng sandwiches. So, this tenant, became our supplier. Ito po ay nabuo para po matulungan ang mga nagsisimulang negosyante.
Ay, maganda po. Hindi lang po para sa iba, kundi within the business nyo, nagamit nyo yung bagong business nyo, which is yung food park and commercial listing. Within the weddings, nagagamit nyo rin siya.
Yes. Pag po kailangan ng crew meals ng isang event, we have the Sikatuna stall na magpiprepare ng mga meals. So lahat po ng aming mga tenant, kung anong kailangan na pagkain ng isang event, na ita-tie up po namin sila. Kaya po walang sayang, walang aksidente sa bunga ng pandemyang naranasan natin.
Maganda po ang diskarte ng company at ng business. Next question po tayo. So, when it comes to planning a wedding event, may wedding timeline ba kayo? Can you share it with us?
Mga kliyente papabook. Meron namang kliyenteng a year prior to their event, pinag-ipunan na yan. So our team is flexible. And I always say it's doable because we have a great suppliers in Tarlac that really compete anywhere na magagaling. Pero kailangan talaga pinaghahandaan, especially in terms of their finances, in terms of their what do you call this, in terms of their requirements, kung anong klaseng event ang gusto nila. So, a year, that would be a very practical timeline. But again, we are flexible even in 6 months time, 2 months time, still, it is doable. Depende po yan sa kliyente.
Kaya po kahit konting oras lang nabigay.
Before, ma'am.
Okay, so if ever the client wants it to be adjusted, let's say, ang planning is 1 year talaga, pero gusto nilang i-adjust na mas onting months, kaya rin ng business or industry.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Especially po sa ating mga OFW clients, sa mga nasa ibang bansa po naming kliyente. Shout out po dyan. Magkikita-kita din tayo soon. You know, our upcoming wedding this 18th in Central Park Hotel, Luisita, ma'am. The groom arrived from Canada. Pero ang ginagawa namin habang hinihintay po namin siya, kausap na namin ng bride. So the groom just arrived last September 1. Right away, we helped them to fix their marriage license. Pero nakahanda na po kami lahat. So we just met the groom and to be exact, after 18 days of his arrival, ikakasal na po sila this coming Sunday. So still, it's doable.
Congratulations po sa kanila. Sa inyo rin po, sa business nyo. So, what are your game plans when managing events budget? Anong process or method? By pen and paper? Or do you use special applications downloaded on your phone or something?
Yeah. Ma'am, in terms of budget, again, we work out the budget of every client. Hindi po lahat ng gustong ikasal, they have that, a big budget. I always ask them, ano ang gusto nilang maging output. I always ask them gaano karaming guests ang gusto nila. And then I'll give them idea to think. Because my role as an event specialist is to listen and give a free event consultation to every client so that they can still prepare and put in their mindset that hindi lang kasal ang gagastusan nila, manganganak pa yan, magkakaanak pa yan. Why you will be executing a very expensive event wherein this is just the budget but you could execute it well and the output will be good. That's my principle. Kaya kami po, we have different clients in different walks of life. Hindi lang namin ini-entertain yung employed, yung nasa ibang bansa. It's not. Alam po ng mga kliyente namin at ng mga nakakakilala sa amin, once they go here in our office, okay, tell me something about your plan, I always ask that. And that's the time I'm gonna give suggestion. So we always offer free events management consultation, ma'am, and I'll give them time to think. And if their budget is enough and they are good with the idea that we gave, and that's the time they are ready to book their event sa Magic Destiny.
So, kahit poor, or let's say not poor, not employed, kayang-kaya po.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For example, a very simple civil wedding, they wanted to get married. We help. Hindi kami namimili ng kliyente, ma'am. Kasi lahat gustong ikasal. Pero nagkakaiba lamang sa means nila. Pero helping these people that are not that fortunate enough to have their grand wedding, it's really a big achievement on our end to help these people.
Maganda po. Lahat po may chance para makapagkasal po.
Yes, ma'am.
Maganda po. So dito po, so how would you persuade the client of the value of your services? Not only the consultation, but overall, the wedding and everything, the budgeting, everything overall.
Our packages, ma'am, are very practical and friendly. A budget. Secondly, we execute the best that we can sa gustong output ng kliyente. Pangatlo, communication is very important to our client. Kung nandito man sila sa Pilipinas or abroad, you must see to it that you will not only an event planner of them, you will become a friend and a sister after it. Honestly, ma'am, after marami na kaming naging event ngayon, kumari na ako, nanganak sila, kami pa rin ang organizer, ni-refer kami sa pinsan. So, yun ang masarap. Uulit at uulit ang kliyente mo dahil you establish the rapport. You establish the trust to your client. It's not all about you're making money sa event na ito. It's all about the passion that is in your heart that you could help to other people. Kagaya nga po na sinabi ko, our tagline, your dream, our passion.
Ganda po talaga ng ang mandate or tagline niyo po, Miss Dang. So nabanggit niyo po kung paano the purpose way yung kliyente for your services. Not only that, marami kayong network kasi nasabi niyo po naging kliyente niyo po si ganito. Tapos yung pinsan niya naging kliyente niyo din. So, anong service yung tinitignan niyo or para mapakita niyo na ay maganda talaga dito? Anong service po yung dinidiin niyo sa kanila?
Well, mas mahirap ibenta ang serbisyo kaysa sa produkto, ma'am. That's the reality. But once you are being referred by word of mouth, it's very effective. So meaning kapag na-satisfied ang isang kliyente, imamarites ka niyan in a good way. Because the word of mouth referral is very powerful. And of course, we will be also showing our portfolio of our past events. So it always boils down to the output, the success of your event can be a kit or a tool so that other client will also book their event in your team.
Okay po. Nabanggit niyo din kanina, isa sa services is wedding packages. Can you share us about the wedding packages?
Yes, ma'am. So, depende po gaano karaming kliyente. May iba-iba po kaming mga wedding packages. We have as low as 150K for a civil wedding of 70 pax. Meron din po kaming 250K wedding packages for 100 to 120 pax. And ito po yung full package na, sing-sing na lang po ang bibilhin ng ating groom. Kompleto na po lahat.
Oh, sa packaging din po na yun, pwede po sila mamili sa kanilang venue pa rin po, di ba?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes we give free venue within Tarlac, ma'am. Depende po, again, sa gusto ng kliyente.
Sige ma'am. Okay. What do you think makes an event successful?
Teamwork. Teamwork works because the event planner is just the frontliner of the event, but behind every event planner are very good suppliers. I always give credit not only to the woman standing in front of the event. I always give credit to the photo and video team, the makeup artist, the caterer, the coordinators, the sounds and lights, the cake supplier, everyone nakasama po sa grupo ng bawat event vendors. Ito po kapag they work together properly and they work like, siblings, the event would be easier and the output will be very good. And doon po ako masaya dito sa aming probinsya. Every supplier here, they are like sisters and brothers, and there's really teamwork. Kaya kahit sinong supplier we can work with. That is why there's flexibility. There is always teamwork so that magiging maayos po ang isang event dahil pare-pareho pong goal namin mapasaya at maging maganda ang event ng isang kliyente.
Maganda po. So, marami na po kayong achievements, Ms. Dang. Do you consider yourself as successful na, or do you want more? Or what's your reason to do more?
My definition in success, ma'am, success is not all about achieving all the things that you dream for, you dream of. Success is all about giving an act of kindness to every people. And once you are giving that act, is even a small act of kindness, and you were able to help one person, even in the most little way, that is already a success. Yes, at my age, I have a lot of dreams, but in succeeding in life, your peace and joy and your contentment matters. And thank God, I was able to achieve all these things in my life, but I cannot do it without the blessing of our Creator and without the support of our family and friends. I am really beyond grateful, ma'am.
It's not just the money, it's just really about the satisfaction. That's the real achievement, the happiness of their clients.
That's after your bank account. The Lord is after your faith. And that is already a success. If you have that faith uh, in yourself, if you have that faith in the career that you have, you will never go wrong, and you will achieve more and more, and you will be somebody in the eyes of God and in the eyes of people.
Magtitiwala lang po. Hanggat sa hood po, no? So, next question, were there any circumstances that happened sa job mo na na-feel mo it was going to fail? Or if so, how did you solve it?
Ma'am. Pero naiiwasan ang bawat flaws nito. Kaya the success of yesterday's event won't be the success of today's event. So along the way, sa pag-handle ng different na events, may matututunan ka. Yeah, there are times, uh, there is certain supply that won't be executed well. Or sometimes, I am very particular with time, and sometimes hindi sila oras darating. It's not a big failure, but I could say these are just the challenges that needed to be improved. Kaya matututo ka at, you will be a finer version of yourself along the way. So it is a process, ma'am. And in process, in events management, uh, again, it really takes a lot of prayer so that you will be refined. Let's spell out the word process, ma'am. Process means you're gonna pray first, then you will be refined. Then after that, you're gonna overcome that obstacle. And then right after overcoming that obstacle, the next letter is C. There will be calmness in you. There will be contentment in you. And then you will begin to be empowered and enlightened, and you're going to satisfy your career that you have. So that's the time you will be achieving success. So process means you pray, then you will be refined, then you're gonna overcome the obstacles, then there will be calmness and contentment, and then you will be empowered and you will be satisfied. Then that's the time you are considered successful, ma'am.
Thank you po. Thank you, ma'am. Nakaka-motivate po ang sinasabi niyo. Lahat ng nakaka-inspire. So, Miss Dang, may we know what are your motivations for entering this kind of business or industry?
I came to realize, ma'am, that we have God-given talent. Lahat tayo. May marunong kumanta. My passion is hosting. I thank God for that, for the talent. May marunong sa marketing. May marunong sa pagluluto. So itong talentong ito ang motibasyon ko. Kaya nandirito ako ngayon sa event industry. Naniniwala ako kapag ang talentong ito na ibinigay ng Diyos, i-offer mo sa Kanya, ito'y magiging isang gift, isang regalo. Kasi kapag ito'y niyakap mo bilang regalo, itong talentong ito sa event industry as event planner, as an event specialist, there will be anointing, wisdom, and discernment that will flow in you. And then, maiisip mo na lamang, hindi ka napapagod sa trabahong pinasukan mo dahil mahal mo ito. So again, the talent that has given to me it became a gift, and the anointing flows, the wisdom flows. That is why Magic Destiny Events is already 14 years in service, and we are not only handling like events like weddings and birthdays and even team buildings. Actually, team building is one of my favorite corporate event because we are empowering employees and companies.
Thank you, Miss Dang. So, before we end our conversation, Miss Dang, I think a lot of people help you in your journey towards a successful life. Not only just a successful life, but also successful in the industry and in the business. So, may mga gusto ka po bang pasalamatan or i-shout out po dyan?
Yes, and of course, the people behind this success, I want to give credit to my children. Actually, Magic Destiny was named after my firstborn. Yeah, his nickname is Magic. And Kichu, you know, ang mga anak ko naging motivation ko dahil I'm a single mom and I was able to stand and uh, I was able to be blessed with this kind of business. Of course, my siblings, my parents, maraming salamat. I have also support group who are praying behind me. And of course, my late spiritual mother who really believe in me. And of course, hindi ko makakalimutan ang unang taong nagtiwala sa akin. I think uh, it's almost 15 years ago, Ate Beth Manyalak of Sycamore Weddings, who trusted me to have my first event, and now here I am. I owe her a lot. Kuya Loy and Ate Beth, maraming salamat. And of course, sa lahat ng mga kliyente namin before at mga darating pa naming mga kliyenteng nakabook ngayon, maraming salamat po sa inyong tiwala. Pagbubutihan po namin ang inyong pinagkatiwala sa amin. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dang. So that concludes our question and answer session. We learned a lot from you na nakaka-inspire talaga, nakaka-motivate. Your words, your tagline, your experiences too, it's going to motivate a lot of people. So now we are giving you the stage to promote your business. Okay, would you like to promote your business, Miss Dang?
Yes, sa lahat po ng mga soon-to-be weds, mga debutante, magbe-birthday, mga companies na nais mag-team building, kindly visit our Google site, Google our business, Magic Destiny Events Management and Consultancy. We have also our Facebook account. Just type Magic Destiny Events. Makikita niyo na po ang aming portfolio, and 24/7 po, we are online. Just send a message and automatically somebody will gonna reply po. Maraming salamat.
So guys, kung interested kayo, go search their page now. And if you have questions, you can type it out now para masagot po ni Miss Dang. Yung paggaling po kay Sir Jan, napakagaling niyo po talaga, Miss Dang, with heart. Hindi mawawala ang prayer in every process of our life. Tama po. So, thank you again, Miss Dang, for sharing some of your valuable time with us today and providing us with wonderful stories, tips, inspiring insights, and many more. So, I hope sa lahat na nakikinig dyan at nanonood, sa Facebook man o sa YouTube. Sana may napulot kayong aral, may mga learnings kayo natutunan for today. Dahil siksik, liglig at umaapaw sa learnings ang episode natin for today's video. So, pero hindi pa tayo tapos. So, let's just take a commercial break for a moment. So, hello there again. Sana nakapag-take notes ang audience natin at maraming nakuhang learnings from today's speaker, which is Miss Dang. So, Miss Dang, thank you so much for being our special guest speaker for this afternoon. As a gesture of our gratitude for your participation, you'll receive an e-certificate. So, this certificate of participation, this certificate is proudly presented to Miss Dang Lagman for imparting valuable knowledge during the Let's Talk About Weddings in Tarlac City as a guest speaker on September 14, 2022.
So much, ma'am.
Once again, thank you, Ms. Dang, for your time. And I hope you also enjoyed our talk show this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Maraming salamat, Miss Lindsay, and sa bumubuo po ng WhatsApp family. Isa pong karangalan na maimbita ako at maibahagi ang experiences namin bilang isang event planner ng Magic Destiny. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, ma'am. So again, we would like to thank the following sponsors for this WhatsApp Updates event. Accounting Portal Philippines, Med Results Medical Services, Philippine Agri Expo, Pa-Home Service, Philippine Travel Expo, Philippine Virtual Expo, Mobile Palengke, Online Pasalubong, Philippine Hotels Directory, the Real Estate Directory, Philippine Workshops, and Philippine Malls Directory. Thank you for supporting our event. Before we end this afternoon's event, the WhatsApp would like to promote the upcoming events. First, we have the Bulacan Wedding Expo to be held at City Mall Bukawe on September 23 to September 25. Next, we have Pampanga Wedding Expo to be held at City Mall Arayat on October 7 to October 9. Lastly, we have Zamboanga Wedding Expo to be held at KCC Mall de Zamboanga on October 8 to October 9. And introducing the new segment of WSAP, the WSAP Masterclass. You will teach as you learn, and you will learn as you teach. It will provide any aspiring Filipino the opportunity to learn more about the various aspects of the wedding industry. This portion will allow them to watch and learn from the pros' advice. We would also like to promote the Wedding Suppliers Association of the Philippines Incorporated membership. Be a proud member. If you're still not a member, what are you waiting for? visit our main Facebook page and direct message us for your inquiries. Thank you for attending today's LTAL episode, and especially to our guest speaker, Miss Dang. Okay, once again, I am Lindsay Andy Garcia, now signing off. On behalf of WSAP, thank you for your time and consideration. Stay safe and mabuhay everyone.